Welcome to BMW Mazda of Crystal Lake. I'm James Orton and we're in a 2017 BMW X4 M40. Most of what this car has is standard. The only options on this specific vehicle is cold weather package, parking assistant, and that exhaust note is in eco mode. So just wanted you to hear that. To continue that, it's navigation and rear view camera. Those are the only options on this model. So I will put it in sport mode because I don't know how long that camera is going to stay there. And we'll turn the corner. When I do put it in sport mode, your exhaust note will get even louder. And we're doing 50. So I'll be showing you more of the interior and some of those options and standard features in just a minute. And we're shifting through an 8-speed automatic, which it has normal drive mode, sport mode, and manual shifting mode. And when I was talking about Eco Pro, those are the settings for dynamic driving control. So as by default, it starts out in comfort. So for most of the M Sport vehicles that BMW offers, those dynamic driving modes can range from Sport Plus, Sport, Comfort, and Eco Pro. Not always do you get 4 of those selections, but on most of the M Sport vehicles you do. That never gets old. And of course there's always Eco Pro, which will save you some fuel, and more so start stop when you come to a stop, as an example here. Come to a stop, vehicle shuts off, take your foot off the brake and back to the gas. There is an override for that if you don't want it to do that. This blue mat here is standard from the factory. It's made to protect the carpet for test drives and removed during delivery. What you're seeing here is mostly standard, but things like this heated steering wheel is part of the cold weather package, as well as the heated seats. The navigation is a standalone option for $19.50. And then Harman Kardon is standard equipment for the X4 M40. In continuation to the cold weather package, the heated rear seats. If more vertical space is needed, you can remove this partition here. Underneath it you have a power outlet for tailgating, camping, or concerts. The seat can fold down in a 40-20-40 split seat fashion. So the middle could go down and then you could have 2 people sit independently on either side. These tracks have spacers and toggles to go in here. Pop this in here. And then you can move it up and down and set it in its place as to not move with your cargo net. Those anchors are found underneath the floorboard with additional storage. More netting for equipment. And here's another hanger for extra storage. Here's your cargo net, standard equipment, and plate bracket, which some people decide not to put on the front, but Illinois requires it. Under this compartment you would find the battery, or access to the battery and servicing. These sensors here are part of park distance control, and they will let you know by way of a diagram in the iDrive system how close you're getting, red, yellow, green, and audibles by beeping, and the faster the beeps get, the closer you get to your object. Power tailgate is standard equipment, and like that on most of our SUVs or SAVs. As you can see, your 10,000 mile service interval, you at least want to visit a BMW dealer within a year. If you're not driving a lot and you don't reach 10,000 miles within a year, you want to visit a BMW center to make sure everything's okay, and your vehicle will tell you what you need. Here we're looking at the upgraded iDrive for the X4. It's laid out a bit different. This is not yet touchscreen like the 5 and the 7 are, but the resolution is really good and functionality's pretty good. We've talked about it before. You can split the screen to show that map full screen or not. You could switch sides with it, have entertainment over here, and have your map over there. Simply move to the right and pick what you want to display there. Let's get it up to 55. That was 50, only 50. This is a 3-liter inline 6-cylinder twin power turbo. Produces 355 horsepower for the X4 M40. Its warranty is 4 years, 50,000 miles, bumper to bumper, and you have 3 years, 36,000 miles of that covered for maintenance. Nearly every BMW has near 50-50 weight distribution. So half the weight on the front, half the weight on the back will be your best case scenario for the best handling. And I understand it's not the cheapest thing to do. That's why BMWs tend to cost more. But it's almost like you get a choice of how connected you want to be to the road. So with this vehicle having 50-50 weight distribution, a small part of that is having the battery in the back. So to show you this, if you ever need to help your neighbor or another passenger or driver to jump their car, you come up front and use these posts. There's your positive or red, and then next to it, over here, would be your ground or black or negative. So this 2017 BMW X4 M40 is all standard with the exception of 5 different options. Its paint is metallic gray, it's dark graphite gray, its wireless charging is an option, its cold weather package is an option, its parking assistant, which will help you find a good parallel spot to park, and its navigation are all options. Everything else is standard. I hope you enjoyed this presentation of the BMW X4 M40. If you'd like to take a test drive, please look me up at BMW Mazda of Crystal Lake. Thanks a lot. Drive safe. here comes road tracks. Railroad tracks. Now you're sideways. Whoa. This scale has been with BMW for over 30 years, 40 years? 40 years. Thanks for stopping by. On this BMW X4, somebody smoking in a Prius, that's interesting. We were trying to save the world. Drive safe. I need a haircut.